Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're uncovering some small coins with big value. Moneybag, we're talking about the most valuable Roosevelt one-dime coins. Tiny treasures that have sold for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. And just like some rare Australian coins that can make collectors rich, these US dimes prove that pocket change can sometimes be a fortune in disguise. So, grab your coin jar and let's get started. First up, the Roosevelt one dime from 1995 with the D mint mark is a remarkable coin that represents not just the enduring spirit of American history, but also the excellence of U.S. coinage craftsmanship. Minted in Denver, this 10-cent piece carries with it a blend of tradition, legacy, and timeless appeal. Even in very good condition, the 1995 D. Roosevelt dime showcases an eye-catching metallic brilliance that continues to attract coin enthusiasts and collectors around the world. Today, it stands proudly in the spotlight of the active collectible market, recognized as a hidden gem with increasing dollar value and strong collector demand. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, shortly after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. It was introduced to honor his tremendous leadership and his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, an organization that fought against polio and later supported children's health programs. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime became a tribute to both Roosevelt's courage and the nation's resilience during one of its most challenging times. The 1995 D issue continued this proud tradition, maintaining the same design that has been admired for decades while embodying the historical depth of American numismatics. The obverse of the 1995 D. Roosevelt dime features a bold and lifelike profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, facing left. The details in his hair, forehead, and facial contours are sharply struck, even in circulated or very good condition, reflecting the precision of the Denver Mint's workmanship. The inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, the year 1995, and the D mint mark appear elegantly around his portrait. The overall design is balanced, dignified, and symbolic of America's enduring values of freedom, strength, and determination. On the reverse side, the coin showcases one of the most symbolic designs in U.S. coinage. At the center is a torch, representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left for peace, and an oak branch on the right for strength and victory. Surrounding these powerful symbols are the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and one dime. The clarity of these features on a 1995 D dime in very good condition demonstrates how well this coin has preserved its character over time. This side of the coin perfectly embodies the balance of artistry and meaning that collectors deeply appreciate. The 1995 D. Roosevelt dime is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, with a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 2.27 grams and measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter. Its reeded edge adds a touch of refinement and helps prevent counterfeiting, a signature trait of high-quality minting. Despite its small size, the dime's design and metallic blend give it a solid, elegant appearance that has stood the test of time. The craftsmanship of the Denver Mint during this era is particularly impressive, producing coins that are sharp, durable, and attractive to collectors even today. When we talk about rarity, the 1995 D. Roosevelt dime stands out in its own right. While millions were minted, very few survive today in very good condition with clear details and minimal wear. Many of these coins have passed through countless hands over the decades, losing their luster or being damaged. However, examples that have retained their original shine, clean surfaces, and strong features are becoming increasingly scarce. This rarity, combined with the growing collector interest in 1990s-era U.S. coins, has positioned the 1995 D dime as a rising star in the coin market. Collectors often seek coins that not only look appealing but also carry historical and emotional value, and the 1995 D. Roosevelt dime fits that description perfectly. It bridges the past and present, symbolizing a continued appreciation for one of America's most influential presidents, while also representing a piece of the nation's numismatic heritage. The demand for well-preserved dimes from the 1990s has grown rapidly, especially among collectors who are assembling complete Roosevelt dime sets by year and mint mark. The 1995 D is an essential piece in that collection, making it a coin of high demand and great potential. In terms of condition, very good examples of the 1995 D Roosevelt dime show light circulation marks, but retain strong visual appeal and clear designs. These coins reflect natural aging without losing their historical charm. Collectors value them not only for their preservation, but also for their authenticity, proof that they have endured time while maintaining their beauty. This condition-based rarity adds even more excitement to finding such coins in pocket change, rolls, or old collections. The market value of the 1995 D Roosevelt dime is showing an upward trend as more collectors recognize its importance. In circulated very good condition, it can fetch anywhere from 50 cents to $2 depending on luster and eye appeal. However, in uncirculated condition or with full torch details, values can easily rise to $10, $25, or even more. Error varieties, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or broad strikes, can push the value well above $100 in auctions or collector sales. The growing appreciation for 1990s U.S. coins is helping to strengthen the dime's position in the collectible market. This coin's strength lies not only in its market potential, but also in its story. The Roosevelt dime is a symbol of hope, recovery, and leadership, qualities that resonate deeply with collectors. The 1995 D issue, produced near the end of the 20th century, represents the enduring continuity of these ideals. Holding one feels like holding a small piece of American perseverance, a reminder of the nation's history and the craftsmanship of its minting institutions. Collectors who want to preserve the beauty and value of their 1995 D dime should take great care in storage and handling. Always keep the coin in a protective holder to prevent scratches or tarnishing. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can damage its natural surface and reduce its value. Storing it in a cool, dry place and handling it by the edges ensures that it remains in pristine condition for years to come. These steps help preserve both the coin's visual appeal and its growing worth in the collector's market. In the fast-moving action of today's coin market, the 1995 D Roosevelt dime has earned a respected place among modern rarities. Its combination of elegant design, historical meaning, and condition rarity makes it a strong addition to any serious collection. Many experts believe that as more collectors focus on 20th century U.S. coinage, this dime will continue to appreciate in value, turning from a modest piece of currency into a shining collectible treasure. For those entering the world of coin collecting, the 1995 D Roosevelt dime offers an excellent starting point. It's affordable, historically rich, and steadily increasing in desirability. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime from 1999 with the P Mint mark is a shining example of American numismatic excellence and historical continuity. Even in dirty or circulated condition, this coin captures a moment in time, the final year of the 20th century, and holds a deep connection to the legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this small yet powerful coin represents the spirit of progress, determination, and craftsmanship that define U.S. coinage. In today's collector market, the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime has gained incredible attention as more collectors recognize its hidden potential and rising dollar value in the ever-evolving world of rare coins. The Roosevelt dime series was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the passing of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was not only a great leader during one of America's most challenging periods, the Great Depression and World War II, but he also inspired the nation through his founding of the March of Dimes, a campaign that fought polio and supported child health. The 1999 P issue continues this legacy, marking the end of a century and standing as a tribute to the enduring strength and compassion Roosevelt represented. Each dime minted in this series serves as a tiny monument to resilience and hope, and the 1999 P is no exception. The obverse of the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime features a bold and detailed left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Despite being struck over 5 decades after the series began, the design retained its sharpness and elegance. The inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," The year 1999 and the P mint mark are clearly visible, surrounding Roosevelt's dignified profile. Even coins in dirty condition often preserve the fine details of the design, making them visually captivating and full of character. The coin's surface tells a story, each mark and tone reflecting its journey through decades of circulation and use. On the reverse side, the 1999 P dime proudly displays the timeless symbols that make the Roosevelt dime design so iconic. At the center is a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength and victory. Around the edge are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 dime. This design captures the essence of America's ideals in a small, elegant format, making it one of the most meaningful and artistically balanced coins in modern U.S. coinage. Even in circulated condition, the reverse remains impressive and detailed, showing the enduring quality of the minting process in the late 20th century. The 1999 P. Roosevelt dime was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, with a pure copper core surrounded by layers of nickel, giving it its distinct silvery tone. The coin weighs 2.27 grams and measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge that adds both texture and authenticity. The Philadelphia Mint's craftsmanship during this period was exceptional, producing coins that stood up to the demands of everyday circulation while maintaining aesthetic appeal. This combination of durability and design has allowed the 1999 P dime to remain a collector favorite even decades after its release. Rarity plays a crucial role in the value of the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime today. While millions were minted for general circulation, finding well-preserved examples, even those in dirty but detailed condition, is becoming increasingly difficult. Many of these coins have been lost, worn down, or melted over time, leaving only a limited number available to collectors. As interest in 1990s and late 20th century coins grows, coins like the 1999 P have seen a strong rise in demand, especially among collectors completing Roosevelt dime sets by date and mint mark. The historical significance of being one of the last dimes of the century further boosts its desirability. Collectors often admire this coin not only for its beauty but also for its symbolism. The 1999 P. Roosevelt dime marks a transition, the bridge between 2 centuries of American history. It stands as a reminder of how U.S. coinage evolved while preserving its identity. Even in circulated and dirty condition, this coin reflects the everyday strength and determination of the American people. That human connection, combined with its aesthetic design and collectible nature, makes it a coin that resonates deeply with enthusiasts and investors alike. In terms of condition, a dirty or circulated 1999 P. Roosevelt dime still holds considerable value when its core details are visible and its overall appearance remains appealing. Collectors often prefer such coins because they show the authentic journey of a coin that has passed through the hands of generations. Dirt and natural toning, rather than diminishing its worth, can add character and authenticity. Many collectors specifically seek circulated pieces for their raw charm and the sense of history they carry. When it comes to market value, the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime is steadily gaining traction. In circulated condition, these coins may sell for around 50 cents to $2 depending on clarity and surface appeal. However, uncirculated examples can range between $5 and $25, and error coins, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or broad strikes, can command prices of $100 or more at auctions. The demand for late 1990s Roosevelt dimes is growing each year, driven by collectors who see them as undervalued treasures with strong appreciation potential in the future coin market. The Roosevelt dime series is one of the longest-running in American coinage history, and the 1999 P issue plays a special role within it. As the last dime produced before the dawn of the 21st century, it holds both historical and emotional significance. It represents not just an end, but a new beginning, a celebration of progress, innovation, and American spirit. For collectors, that story adds another layer of value that goes far beyond its face value of 10 cents. For those who collect or invest in coins, it's important to treat the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime with care. Even in dirty condition, cleaning should be avoided, as it can damage the coin's natural surfaces and reduce its collector appeal. Instead, storing it in a safe, dry place such as a coin flip or plastic capsule helps preserve its details and prevents further wear. Keeping documentation of where or how the coin was found also adds personal and historical interest, making it more meaningful in a collection. Collectors should also stay informed about the coin market's trends, as prices for modern-era dimes are expected to climb. Many coin experts believe that the 1990s Roosevelt dimes will be the next wave of collectible coins to surge in popularity, especially as older generations of dimes become scarcer and more expensive. The 1999 P dime, with its perfect balance of modern production and historical value, is poised to be one of the standout coins in that movement. In today's action-packed market, where coin values fluctuate based on rarity, condition, and demand, the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime stands as a strong contender for future appreciation. Its blend of historical significance, elegant design, and emotional depth gives it a charm that appeals to both beginner and seasoned collectors. Even a coin in dirty condition carries with it a sense of adventure, a piece of history that has traveled through countless stories, now resting in the hands of someone who can recognize its true worth. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime 1991 coin with the P mint mark is one of those remarkable pieces of American coinage that continues to shine through history. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this dime captures the strength, legacy, and beauty of U.S. coin design in the modern era. Even though it's small in size, the 1991 Roosevelt dime represents a monumental piece of American heritage. With its stunning craftsmanship and enduring image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin stands as a timeless reminder of both historical importance and collectible value. In very fine condition, this dime glows with a sharpness and clarity that speaks to its care and preservation over the years. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, designed to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt shortly after his passing. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II made him one of the most beloved presidents in American history. His commitment to public health through the March of Dimes campaign, which fought to eradicate polio, made the choice of placing his portrait on the dime both meaningful and symbolic. The 1991 P dime carries this powerful legacy forward, a continuation of the same spirit of courage, unity, and innovation that shaped the American story. On the obverse of the 1991 P dime, you'll find the iconic left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by the talented engraver John R. Sinek. This design has stood the test of time, with each detail carefully struck to represent dignity and strength. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," the year 1991, and the P mint mark are all neatly engraved, giving the coin a bold yet elegant appearance. In very fine condition, the fine lines of Roosevelt's face, hair, and suit remain crisp, showing how beautifully preserved this coin can be when handled with care. The reverse side of the 1991 P dime is equally captivating, featuring the traditional design that has made the Roosevelt dime one of America's most recognized coins. At the center stands a torch representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch symbolizing peace on one side, and an oak branch symbolizing strength and victory on the other. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "1 dime" complete the design. Even after years of circulation, coins in very fine condition still exhibit strong detail and sharp definition, making them highly desirable among collectors. This dime is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, a copper core bonded between two layers of nickel, giving it durability and that signature silvery brilliance. It measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.27 grams. These modern clad coins were engineered to endure circulation while maintaining their attractive finish. The Philadelphia Mint in 1991 ensured high-quality production, making the 1991 P dime a standout piece in terms of consistency, clarity, and craftsmanship. When it comes to rarity, the 1991 P Roosevelt dime holds a special place in modern coin collections. While it was struck in large numbers, the challenge today lies in finding pieces that have survived in very fine condition or higher. Many of these coins have been lost, worn out, or damaged through decades of circulation. Those that remain well-preserved, with defined details and minimal wear, have become increasingly sought after. The 1991 P-dime is also known among collectors for certain era varieties, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and broad strikes, which have sold for hundreds of dollars in auctions. In today's collector market, there's a noticeable shift toward appreciating coins from the late 20th century, especially those from the 1980s and 1990s. The 1991 P. Roosevelt dime, being over 3 decades old, has emerged as a hidden gem. Its strong design, historical symbolism, and the fact that it represents an era before major design changes make it a cornerstone for collectors completing their Roosevelt dime sets. Collectors view this coin as both an investment and a piece of art, a coin that combines beauty, history, and growing value. In terms of condition, the very fine grade of this coin is an important factor. Coins in very fine condition show moderate wear, but still retain most of their original details and luster. The major design elements are sharp and easy to recognize, and the surfaces often display natural toning that adds depth and character. This natural appearance makes such coins appealing to both experienced collectors and new investors. The 1991 P-dime in this condition represents the perfect balance between historical use and visual beauty. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors, the current market value. The 1991 P. Roosevelt dime, in very fine condition, can fetch values from around $1 to $5 depending on eye appeal and toning. However, uncirculated and error varieties can sell for much higher, reaching $50 or more for rare minting mistakes or coins with exceptional strikes. The demand for high-grade Roosevelt dimes continues to increase, and as more people rediscover modern-era coins, their market value is expected to rise even further. This makes the 1991 P-dime not just a collectible, but a potential investment opportunity. Collectors who have held onto these coins are now witnessing growing interest from buyers worldwide. Auctions and online marketplaces have shown a consistent rise in Roosevelt dime prices from the 1990s, particularly those minted in Philadelphia. This surge in attention is driven by both nostalgia and the recognition that these coins are entering a new phase of collectible rarity. The 1991 P-dime's clean design, historical background, and increasing scarcity are pushing its value higher in the action-packed coin market today. For collectors looking to maintain or increase the value of their 1991 P-dime, proper storage and handling are key. Avoid cleaning the coin, as that can remove the natural patina and reduce its value. Instead, store it in a protective coin holder or capsule that shields it from moisture, air, and friction. Labeling and cataloging your coins by mint mark and condition also help preserve their historical record, adding an extra layer of authenticity that collectors appreciate. The appeal of the 1991 P. Roosevelt dime lies not only in its tangible features, but also in the story it tells. It reflects a time when America was embracing modern innovation while preserving its heritage. Every detail of this coin, from Roosevelt's confident profile to the balanced symbolism on the reverse, reflects a nation's pride and determination. Collectors see this coin as more than metal. It's a link to a period of American growth and resilience. In a market where rarity and history drive passion, the 1991 P. Roosevelt dime has carved out its own space as a high-demand collectible. It may be small in size, but its historical weight and numismatic beauty give it a significant presence in the world of coin enthusiasts. The coin's combination of design excellence, preservation quality, and emotional significance ensures that it remains a top choice for serious collectors. In conclusion, the Roosevelt One Dime 1991 P is a treasure of modern American coinage. With its proud history, elegant design, and steadily increasing market value, it continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. Even in very fine condition, this coin's brilliance and detail are undeniable, making it a shining star in the Roosevelt dime series.